Miren amigos, ahí está la casa.
Welcome home. How are you?
Oh my gosh, está bien bonita.
Your water bill is going to be about $400 or $500.
Ay,
Right behind you over here is Wayne.
Wayne Mason, builder.
Leslie.
Leslie, nice to meet
Nice to meet you too.
Buenos días amigos y bienvenidos a otro día con nuestra familia.
Buenos días amigos, bienvenidos a otro día con nuestra familia.
Sí, señor.
Amigos, vamos ahorita en rumbo a nuestra casa porque hoy por fin es el día, estoy bien emocionada, es el día que vamos a ver la casa por primera vez por dentro.
Mira, bájale la ventana, bájale cómo se ve la
Es que se oye bien fuerte ahorita, imagínense afuera las llantas, oigan. Se oye bien fuerte.
Sí.
Ay, mis oídos.
Sí, como...
Bueno amigos, como les estaba diciendo, es la primera vez que vamos a ver la casa por dentro. Ahorita vamos porque tenemos una cita a las 2:30 para ver a... Es un contratista, ¿no, verdad?
Es el que nos ayudó con el loan.
Ok, el realtor que nos ayudó a encontrar una casa va a estar ahí, y también un señor que nos va a enseñar cómo trabaja todo de la casa va a estar ahí. Creo que nada más ellos dos, no sé si también va a estar la señora que nos ayudó también, pero yo sé que ellos dos sí van a estar ahí, y a lo mejor no hablamos mucho en el video porque sí voy a grabar, pero si no hablamos, sorry, voy a tratar de hablar poquito para que me oigan.
El señor nos va a estar hablando al mismo tiempo.
Sí, nos van a estar explicando muchas cosas de la casa, por eso a lo mejor no vamos a hablar mucho en el video.
Pero vamos a intentar de grabar, o sea, pues para que ellos miren la casa por
Sí,
dentro, ¿eh? O sea,
ajá.
a lo mejor no hablamos, a lo mejor sí.
Sí.
No sé, pero ya les avisamos para que no digan, ¿por qué no hablaron? Nada más lo enseñaron. Pero
Sí.
es porque nos están hablando al mismo tiempo ellos.
Ajá, sí amigos, pero estamos bien emocionados y nerviosos, ya son las 2 y oh my gosh, tengo muchos nervios y luego tengo diarrea.
Sí.
Y oh my gosh, le dije a Ricky, ¿cómo le voy a hacer si me da ganas de ir al baño? Van a estar ahí, ¿qué tal si dicen, vengan, vamos al baño? Y yo acabo de salir del baño y huele bien feo.
Pura caca.
Oh my gosh, pero bueno amigos, ahorita nos vemos ahí. Miren amigos, ahí está la casa. Oh my gosh. Ay, cállate Ricky. ¿Dónde está el señor? Vi que alguien está ahí adentro, nomás que me da nervios. Estoy nerviosa.
Come on in. Welcome home.
Yeah.
How are you?
Hard. Nice to meet you.
Congratulations on the new house.
Is it okay to record? It's just for
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. No problem with that. I just don't release it for movie rights. So, my name is Chris Banks. I am a third-party inspector. I do not work for...
Okay.
They do pay for my services today, but they don't pay me. They pay Strand Engineering. That's who I contract through. I don't work for them, have nothing to do with them. I work for y'all, okay? So we're gonna go through the house today. Excuse me, I just put a piece of gum in. We're gonna go through the house today. We're gonna identify everything that y'all feel needs to be addressed. But before we do that, there's some things you're gonna wanna know as a new homeowner, maintenance-wise. Everything I'm about to share with you, I'm also going to email you in a week or so don't feel like you have to try to remember it all, okay? So we'll start with this device right here. This is called an Aerator. It's an anti-siphon device for the dishwasher. The dishwasher and the sink share the same plumbing. So if the sink is busy and the dishwasher is trying to drain, in the past, it would back that dirty water back up onto the clean dishes.
Okay.
Now instead, it's going to spill out through this hole into the sink.
Oh,
So you want to make sure that that hole is always facing the sink. And then about once every 3 or 4 months, you want to open this up and make sure it's clean on the inside.
Alright.
Okay? Your windows have a cool feature. If you raise them about a ½ inch or more and pull these 2 triggers to the center, your windows will fold in so that you can clean them from the inside. Isn't that nice?
cool, yeah.
That's nice.
That's also how you'll get to your screens. Okay? All of your moving windows have that feature. Right? Your smoke detectors are a smoke and carbon monoxide combination. They are hardwired to the house, so the battery should never come into play. Unless you have a power failure. For that reason, I recommend changing the batteries every 6 months. When the time changes, change the batteries is a good way to remember. They are connected to each other, so whatever happens at the back of the house, you'll hear at the front and vice versa. Okay? Let's give it a quick test. Is it okay? Yeah, they're all holding that in there. I mean, we're not going to kill in their ears. What is that? Alright, let's head on that. I hear them all going, I like the ringer, that's nice. My wife is wanting. So we're shopping. I'm not sure I'm quite ready yet. Not your concrete. Concrete in general, not just yours. But concrete does two things without exception. First, it gets hard and then it cracks. That's what concrete does. So if you see a crack, don't panic. Unless that crack is wide enough that you can drop a dime in it, or one side is higher than the other, even by just a little bit. If either of those situations exist, that's a problem you want to turn in your warranty as soon as possible. Otherwise, it's a simple hairline crack and nothing to be concerned about. Okay? This is your water heater. It is a 50-gallon electric tank. It has a shut-off right back there in the corner, that white handle. It's a simple ball valve. Water turns clockwise, shuts the water to the tank off. That does not shut the water to the house off. That's up front, and I'll show you that when we get out there. Right here is a TMP relief valve. That stands for temperature and pressure relief. If the temperature or the pressure in the tank builds up too high, this pin will release and allow the water to exit through this pipe. Chances are you'll never experience that. The only reason I bring it up is because if you do experience it, I don't want you to panic. It's going to sound like a tea kettle going off. It's doing what it's designed to do. It will reseat itself. You don't need to do a thing. Okay? This pan should never have water in it. If you see water in that pan, it indicates a problem with the tank. I recommend shutting the water off and calling a plumber. The good news is the water will exit through that pipe. At least you don't flood the house. Right over here, this is a GFCI device. That stands for ground fault circuit interrupter. It's going to protect you from shock when water meets electricity. So all of the wet areas of your house are going to be on the circuit with a GFCI device. This particular device is going to control the outlets on the outside of the house as well as the ones here in the garage. So if you lose power in here, just come over here and push that top button to restore the power. The master bath is going to reset in the guest bath. So if you lose power in the master, go to the guest bath, push the button, and it'll restore power to the master. The kitchen has their own, the laundry room have their own. Other than one, this one right here, that purple one is a GFCI for the dishwasher and the disposal. So if one's been tripped, you'll see that orange indicator, just go to the outside and back to the center to reset. Easy enough? Any questions? All right, moving on. This is your irrigation system, aka sprinkler system. That book right there will tell you how to set the schedule. Once you get the schedule set, I recommend putting this to run and this to active. This is going to activate the rain sensor. It's a white device attached to your fence, and it will communicate with the system and tell it whether it's too wet or too cold to water. And if so, it will override your settings. Basically, you can just set it and forget it. So if you've got it set to come on at 6 a.m., you wake up in the morning and it's 30 degrees, your sprinklers will not be on. Okay? One more important thing, this is probably the most important thing I can share with you today. When you move in, do one of two things. Either change the schedule immediately or shut it off. One of those two. D.R. Horton does not pay what you and I common folk pay for water. They pay a lot less. They get a much better rate. And they're watering every day, 3 times a day. If you leave it on their schedule, your water bill is going to be about $400 or $500. Change the schedule or shut it off. All right, right around the corner over here, there's another hairline crack. Your landscaping is not a warrantable item. Once you move in, it'll be your job to keep it alive. I will write up that dead one. These aren't dead yet, but that one is. But we'll take a picture of it. As you make the flower bed your own, I do recommend leaving access to these 2 black caps and that green cap. The 2 black caps are your plumbing cleanouts. If you ever have a backup, the plumber will need to get to them. This green cap is the main water shutoff for the entire house. It's a ball valve and it's buried, so I'll have to write that up. But there's a ball valve in there just like the one above your water heater. This is a hose bib. You've got one in the front, one in the back. I recommend in the wintertime that you remove the garden hose and cover this with an insulated cap to protect it from freeze. This is housing the wires for your sprinkler system. It should be sealed, so that will be getting written up. These 2 wires are for your home phone and cable. You give them a call, they'll come up and make you a nice display. It won't always look this ugly. And this is the shutoff for your AC unit. It's a simple on-off switch, but I still recommend a $2 lock to protect it and keep people from tampering with it. And then these two pipes right here behind the condenser, those are the two pipes coming from your water heater. Remember I told you they exit to the outside? That's them.
Okay.
That vertical line right there, you might be able to see it better over here. That's called an expansion joint. That allows the brick to move without cracking. There are a few of them around the house, and they are filled with silicone caulk, just like the silicone caulk that's in your bathroom and kitchen. Over time, it will dry and crack and need to be replaced. That's a very simple DIY project. Okay, it doesn't have, it's not something you're gonna have to worry about in the next few years. So. Right behind you over here is Wayne.
Wayne Mason, property builder.
Leslie.
Leslie, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Just want to come say hi.
Jeremy.
Let you know.
Oh, hi, Jeremy.
You know who I was. Once y'all get through with Chris today, y'all are closing on the 15th?
Yeah.
15th. I need to find out what time y'all are closing. A couple hours before y'all go to closing. We'll meet back out here and go over, make sure everything's taken care of that needs to be taken care of. Okay. And there's some other paperwork that I need to go over with you. That'll take 30-40 minutes max. And then you can go on to closing and get into your new house. Okay. So, but as soon as, do y'all know when y'all are closing?
They said the
time.
I'm not sure. They haven't told us that.
Seems to be the story.
All right. Well, when we find out, I'll get in touch with you, or the salesperson will get in touch with you, and set up a time that day before y'all go to closing. Come back out here and meet one more time.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Hi, girls. They all girls? No.
Girls and a boy.
Now you're like me. I had 3 girls. Then I finally got He's the baby, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta take care of your little brother, right, girls? Yeah. That's good. All right.
One last thing I wanted to bring to your attention to out here before we go inside is that pipe right up there. See this pipe hanging out above that window? That's the secondary drain coming from the AC unit. They put it out over that window so you can't miss it. It's that important. If you ever see water dripping from that pipe, any amount of water at all, that indicates a problem with the AC. You want to come shut it off and call someone out and take a look. Okay? If you don't do that, the pan up in the attic that I'm about to go show you is going to continue to fill up with water until it overflows and floods your attic. Not a fun problem to have. I've been there. I didn't know which one that pipe was. So if you would follow me up into the attic, I'll show you where the pan is filtered. And the other end of that pipe. Right. Please stay on the plywood.
Okay.
If you step off the plywood, you'll go downstairs quickly and painfully. So please stay on the plywood.
Okay.
Is he coming up?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, this right here is where you're going to change the air filter. It's a 20 by 25 by 1. They've got it sealed. There we go. 20 by 25 by 1. Okay. Carrier recommends that you use the cheapest filter and replace it every month. Okay. They gave you a spot here for a 4-inch. Carrier doesn't recommend the 4-inch. They feel like it puts too much strain on the system. Okay. Whichever choice you go with, it's going to have an arrow on it. Your arrow is always going to face to the left. Okay. Okay? This is your primary condensate line. You mix hot and cold, you get wet. It's going to exit the building through this pipe into your plumbing system. You'll never even notice it. Okay. Unless this pipe gets clogged up. A 1/4 cup of bleach directly into this pipe every 3 to 4 months will help keep it clear. Okay. If this pipe gets clogged up, the water will then come out through the secondary drain into this pan and exit out over that window. Okay. You don't ever want to see water in that pan or coming out over that window. Okay? Okay. All right. That's everything I had to share with you. Okay. Let's head on back down. We'll start the confetti party.
The confetti.
I'm scared.
You gotta give me hold the camera.
Yeah.
Until you turn around. It's always nice and warm in these things.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. We're almost out of that season. Thank goodness.
I know, right?
Thank you.
Good idea.
Huh?
Good idea.
Yeah.
So follow me. We'll go get started taping some stuff up. So now we're going to go to the house and identify anything at all that you feel needs to be addressed. If it doesn't look right to you, like the light coming through the back door, something like that I want to know about. But if you mark paint, texture, or caulk, I don't need to know about that. Okay. So mark anything, but let me know if it's anything other than paint, texture, or caulk. Okay. If when you mark something, please mark next to the problem. We don't want to cover it up. We want to see what we see. Okay. And finally, I recommend starting at the front door. working your way one direction back to the front door. If you roam from room to room, you tend to miss things. Okay? While y'all get started on the inside, I'm gonna work on the outside, and then I'll come back in and join you.
Okay, thank you.
Here you go.
Oh my gosh, está bien bonita.
Yeah, so just stay on one wall as you're going around all the way around the house, and you'll end up back at this wall when you get done. That way you don't skip anything and stuff. So, yeah, because you won't mess stuff up.
Okay. Do you see
Don't lights
anything
are
here?
not for you.
Do you see anything?
Leslie, you excited?
Yes.
Yes.
I am.
Beautiful house.
Thank you.
It's okay.
This is all es la lavandería, amigos, miren. Oh my god. Ay, prendí el aire. Wow, mira qué bonitas lavadoras. Sí. Wow. Distractions. No se ve nada mal aquí. Miren, dice que se pueden esconder aquí para hide and seek. Está bonita, ¿verdad? Sí, no se mira nada mal, Ricky, ¿estás seguro? Fíjate bien, es que estamos diciendo, se mira bonito, pero ni estamos checando a ver si se mira algo mal. Ok, se mira bien. What is that up there? Is that the key?
I guess that's the key. Yeah, you can push them in to pop the lock out. Or not pop the lock out. Unlock it.
Yeah.
Got the little hole right here.
Oh,
So you just push it through and it pops it. Do y'all understand the whole tape thing, how that works?
yeah, if we see anything
just put a
wrong.
tape. Yeah,
tape.
yeah. Some people, you know, like it. Yeah, just make sure that if you do see something that it gets marked, because otherwise once you purchase it and stuff, it's harder to get that stuff done afterwards.
Okay.
So.
Ooh, there's a cricket in here. There's a cricket in there.
Hay que checar todo porque luego este es donde hacemos mojones. Aquí vamos a zurrar. ¿Todo está bien? Yo creo que ninguna cerámica te...
¿Tú crees que la tienda sí se mira bien?
¿Por qué?
Se mira rara.
¿Cómo?
Se mira amarilla.
¿Amarilla?
Sí.
¿Es por lo sucio, verdad? ¿Crees?
¿Pero por qué se mira así de amarilla? Ay, no lo sabe. Se mira muy amarilla, de como descolorada o de color. ¿Cómo se dice?
No sé.
Déjala ahí. Oh, esa cosa.
¿Qué?
Chécala, que no se vaya a mover, ni el espejo, que no se mueva. No, no se mueve.
usar o no?
Sí, préndelo. Ahorita yo lo prendí. ¿Y abajo cómo está? Oh. No hay nada mal allá adentro. No se mira bien. Este es nuestro closet. ¿No se mira nada despegado?
Está bien, ¿no?
Hay que escondernos aquí.
The tape's on, it's fine. He said he's gonna come back through and what needs texture, he's gonna change out with the green tape. So
Oh,
just
okay.
paint.
Okay. ¿Le digo de latina o no? ¿Le digo de latina? Es que no sé si nada más está sucia. On the shower floor, is that gonna go away like once we clean it, the yellow, or is it gonna stay like that?
Yeah, we'll put some tape on there. They'll need to clean that. Thank you so much. Nail pop above that window up there. Right here.
Oh, yeah.
Right
that's
there.
I like how they made the yards bigger over here on this end. Some of the yards a few blocks over, a third this size.
It's the door to get out. Para salirte. Este es el cuarto de las niñas. Mírenlo. ¿Sí checaste este cuarto, Ricky, bien? Sí. Dijeron que si ves como un rasguñito que vienen y lo pintan bien. ¿Hay grillos en las esquinas? ¿Qué es esto? No puede ser. ¿Qué? ¿Por qué está rayado?
¡Cállese el hocico!
Aquí voy a poner mucho tape. Por favor. Ay. Ahí le voy a poner un tape. Ay, no se pegó bien. Ahí uno. Ok, no veo nada aquí.
Sí, señor, yo soy de rancho.
¡Cállate, baboso!
Oh my god, there's a spider. Mira la arañota, amigos. Me Me voy a morir, amigos. Aquí me muero. Esta es una tarántula. Hay una tarántula en el cuarto y me va a matar. ¡Ay, un grillo, un grillo, un grillo! Van a decir que soy bien mamona, pero es mi casa. Ricky, ¿qué crees? ¿Qué crees que vi cuando estaba caminando por la casa? Te vas a morir. En uno de los cuartos hay una arañota.
Hay un chingo de arañas aquí.
Estaba bien grande, ¿sí la viste?
Sí, checa que no te ha muerto el árbol.
Que no esté muerto el árbol. Está mojado y traigo chanclas. It's wet, guys, careful. Sí se mira bien el árbol. Ew, come on. Let's go. Ew. Una abeja. Ay, me voy a morir aquí adentro. ¿Qué estás viendo ahora? Oh, el garage. No lo checamos tampoco, ¿verdad? No checamos el garage. ¿Por qué hay grillos por todas partes? Hay grillos y arañotas. ¿Esto lo tenemos que arreglar?
¿Por qué?
¿Eso? ¿Y esto? Es que yo no sé, porque en el garage dijeron que si ves algo que no... Bueno, no sé si el garage también cuenta, pero dijeron que si ves algo que no te gusta que les digas. Y no checamos el garage. Pero puse cinta por todas partes y que había un rasguñito así chiquito y lo puse porque yo soy mamona. Yo soy mamona. Dijeron que es la casa más fácil que hicieron hoy. Porque no somos mamones. Sí. Oh, sí, mira. ¿Tú crees que esto importa? ¿Está bien? Oh my gosh, está bien quebrado. Quebrado. ¿Les digo ahorita? Ok, ahorita les digo. Put on your shoes, Sophie. Ew, Sophie, tienes lodo. Ew. Ahorita we have wipes. We have wipes in the car. Bueno, amigos, ya salimos de la casa. Oh my god. Estaba bien bonita. Dijeron que era una de las más limpias, más arregladas casas, porque las otras casas que han ido a checar dijeron que están, desde que entran, hay tape por todas partes de donde quieren que arreglen la
pintura. Es que le tienes que poner cinta en los...
Lo que no te gusta, lo que quieres que te arreglen.
Sí.
Como si algo no está, si algo como la pintura, si tiene un rasguño, le puedes poner ahí un tape y te la pintan bien. O si ves que está saliendo como un tornillo que está mal, o se está haciendo un hoyo en la pared, tú le pones ahí, aunque sea chiquito, les tienes que decir para que te lo arreglen.
Lo bueno es que ese chavo, o sea, el señor, sí nos ayudó bastante.
Sí, cuando
Los
entramos,
dos.
en cuanto entramos dijo, yo no trabajo para... Yo trabajo para ustedes, lo que yo vea mal, yo les voy a decir.
Y sí reportó bastantes,
Ajá.
o sea,
muchas
detallitos
cosas que nosotros no hubiéramos notado, él sí los vio.
Sí, eso es
También
bueno.
Jeremy, el que era nuestro realtor, el que nos ayudó a encontrar la casa, también me estaba diciendo, no tengas miedo, mira, este rasguñito está bien chiquito, pero ponle ahí para que te la pinten bien.
Y como dices tú, es que yo le dije a Lesly son cositas que con el cookies, o sea, lo puedes, el cooking, perdón, lo puedes tapar. Pero como dice Lesly, ¿para qué vas a comprar tu cooking si estás comprando una casa nueva?
Tiene que estar también, es como si compras, ¿qué? Una bolsa y tiene así que está rota poquito, no la vas a comprar.
Pues
Tú
no.
puedes decir, yo le puedo coser, pero ¿para qué vas a hacer eso si puedes agarrar una que
Es como si compras unos zapatos y el zapato
¿Tiene un chicle abajo?
tiene un chicle.
No lo vas a...
No.
Es como...
¡Ya No, amigos, pues ya salimos de la casa, ahí está, no sé si lo miran.
Oh my gosh, mira, déjale abajo la ventana para que la vean bien.
Está bien bonito, les di el color, mira.
Mírenla, es hermosa. Mi árbol.
El árbol ya. No, amigos, ya salimos, ya se fueron el build. También conocimos al builder, ¿verdad?
Era un inspector.
El inspector, el de real estate, el builder.
El builder vino, ¿sí lo vieron? Sí estaba grabando, ¿verdad?
No
sí,
sé.
Sí.
¿Sí?
Sí lo vieron, se llama Wayne, es el builder. Él también va a estar aquí, creo que el día de closing dijeron que todos iban a estar aquí otra vez.
Así que nos quedan, amigos, desde el día de hoy, 7 días. Sí, señor. 7 días.
Oh my gosh, 7 días, amigos, no lo puedo creer. Sentí que se tardó para siempre porque duramos casi 4 o 5 meses esperando por la casa. Oh my gosh, estoy bien feliz.
7 días, Lesly.
Ya menos, estamos aquí mira, ya estamos ahí parqueados. Aquí trajimos unas cajas para dejarlas.
No, bueno.
Nos trajimos también aquí.
La ropa, ya la estábamos colgando cuando estábamos haciendo todo. Pero déjales digo algo. Hay unas arañotas y unos grillos que, oh my gosh. Vi una arañota. Tú la vas a ver en el video cuando lo veas. Está bien grande, oh my gosh, me dio miedo. Pero esos ya van a estar, no van a estar aquí cuando nos mudemos, ¿verdad? ¿O sí van a estar?
Yo digo que sí, pero es normal, Eli, es con una aspiradora la puedes.
Una aspiradora. Bueno amigos, espero que les haya gustado este vlog. Denle un me gusta, compártanlo y los vemos mañana. Bye.